Okay, so I'm talking about Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon is in his late 30s, and he's kind of skinny, kind of goofy. He kind of reminds me of Will Smith. He was on Nickelodeon for years. In the 1990s, he did all that. The Nick Cannon had his own TV show, and he was always a hostess. People just seen him as a goofy guy. In 2003, he landed his movie called Love Don't Cost a Thing about a geeky, awkward, nerdy, skinny little black guy who wants to attract a popular girl in his school, but he can't because he's weak and skinny. That's a good movie. They're making a sequel to it. I'm like, wow, why? You're gonna wait 18 years to make a sequel? But anyway, supposedly they're making a Love Though Cost a Thing 2, a sequel. 18 years. When the movie came out in 2003, I was 13 years old. I'm a grown guy in my 30s now. So that's a long time. But anyway, Nick Cannon has since tried to get away from that image. A lot of these Nickelodeon actors want to get away from that clean image. They're seen as weak, innocent, like Disney actors. You see how a lot of Disney actors, they really desperately trying to get away from that clean image. And they actually turn to the alcohol, drugs, getting arrested. Or, for example, Orlando Brown, Raven Simone. Raven Simone was a Disney star, but now she's coming out as gay and coming out as bisexual. She just says she doesn't like guys. She's only into women. I'm like, whoa. She told Oprah. Oprah almost had a nervous breakdown when she heard that. Orlando Brown was on Family Matters in 1990s, and he did That's So Raven. He also did a lot of TV shows. And then now he started turning bad, started getting tattoos on his body, started doing drugs and getting arrested and going to prison and has suffered from mental illness. And I can't believe it. I'm like, this is the same guy from 2005 who was on That's So Raven. So Disney doesn't want anything to do with him anymore. He can never be on it. But they gave Raven Raven coming out as gay is a little bit different. She's a little bit eccentric and weird. So you kind of wonder what's going on in Hollywood. Why some of these child actors from Nickelodeon and Disney grow up to be kind of weirdos and stuff. But Nick Cannon was a Nickelodeon star in the 90s. He was the lovable black kid from the 1990s. Nickelodeon child star. Friendly, nice, kind of. At least he a perpetrator, but he suffers from mental illness. So now he has tattoos all over his body. All over his body, like green tattoo. Like he has tattoos all over his neck. All over his arms. All over his body. I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? I'm like, what is wrong with black people getting tattoos? And I have no problem with it. I'll talk about it in my next video. But I think it's a little bit weird to see black people putting tattoos on their bodies. I mean, it's like self-hate. Now you want to be putting, now you want to be green? I'm like, come on, black people, don't put that stuff on your body. You know, when you put tattoos on your body, it's on for the rest of your life. It ain't coming off. And and they can take it off, but it's a painful procedure. And it's gonna leave you with scars on your body for the rest of your life. So he has tattoos all over his body. It's like covered up. It's like it's scary almost. I understand him maybe getting a little tattoo on his arm, but to put it all over your body, in your back and stuff, is crazy. But I have nothing against the guy. He can do what he wants. It's his body. He seemed to be suffering from he's breakdown. I think he had cancer. As far as I know, he had cancer. So he's kind of coming together now. So I said, he suffers from mental illness and he's trying to overcome his problems in his life. He's trying to get back to acting. He stopped doing acting because, he's had emotional problems in his life. But he seems to be doing good in life. He's making movies. He has on TV shows. So he's doing pretty good things in life. Mr. Drake here, peace.